Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
First down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 20, at the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And there's the handoff. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass this time. Running out of time in the pocket. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Ducks churn out another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. This is the 6th play on the drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back grabs it on a screen. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit hard.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of display, throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Dump ball's caught by the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he didn't get much, but you know what? He got just enough that he needed to get the first down. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape just enough to be able to get to the sideline to get out of bounds and picked up that first down.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, tie. This offense cannot be stopped. And they get set now to try the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense makes their way on the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Alabama. This one is getting ugly. Now to try here for the extra point. Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the beatdown continues. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. He shreds the tackle. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on first down. Down he goes. A sack. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. A crucial play there on third down. Brings up fourth. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's second down here. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Bama. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Wideouts now clustered. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Lambert. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Contact as he let the ball go. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the sack. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a toss to the left side. He's found some room at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. And the route is on. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. It's always a special